The concept of illiberalism has been increasingly used in the literature to describe a broader backlash against what is seen as the liberal status quo. And there have been several definitions that have been advanced by a different group of scholars. And one of the ambiguities of the definition is in fact contained in the term illiberalism itself, because the prefix ill in Latin may mean both aliberal, non-liberal, anti-liberal, and not fitted for liberalism. So there is this kind of interesting semantic ambiguity that has to be taken into consideration when we are looking for a definition of the concept. The definition I've been working on and the one that I use in the Oxford Handbook of Illiberalism has 6 components that I will very briefly present here. One, I see illiberalism as one phenomenon of a broader backlash against liberalism, but it's not the only one. Second, illiberalism is a byproduct of liberalism, something that is endogenous to liberalism itself. Third, liberalism and illiberalism are deeply entangled. They are not two opposed binaries. Fourth, illiberalism is a cluster of ideologies that are blending in different ways, different combinations depending on the country, the political culture, the thinkers, the political party, the regime, that are blending majoritarianism, sovereignisms, respect for traditional hierarchy, and some forms of exclusivisms. Fifth element of the definition, illiberalism can be located at different levels. It can be at the regime level, at the party level, at the level of public policies, at the level of ideologies, political thinking, or at a more grassroots level. And sixth element of the definition, there is an open-ended trajectory for illiberalism. It can compete with liberalism, it can win and exert a kind of hegemony over liberalism. It can subvert liberal democratic institutions. It can also lose to liberalism, and one can exit from illiberalism. That's the 6th element of the definition that I'm using in the Oxford Handbook of Illiberalism, and there are many other elements of the definition that are brought by different colleagues, and I refer to you to the Oxford Handbook of Illiberalism to explore more of the different possible interpretation of that concept.